What's up, MMA fans? Today we are catching up with Master Rafael Cordeiro. How are you, Rafael?
What's up, my brother? How's everything, Marcel? It's a pleasure to talk with you again, my brother.
Always, Rafael. And tell us how is the preparation for Mike Tyson? I remember you guys should fight back some months ago, and he had some problems. Tell us about what exactly happened.
So Mike, he had a problem when he flew from Florida to Los Angeles. Had a problem inside the airplane. So for us, we got devastated because we expect right after the fight. So he had this problem 1 month before the fight. So 1 month before the fight, and he had to spend a lot of time inside the hospital. He spent 12 days inside the hospital. It was something that we was pray for Mike. Some doctors say, man, maybe a little bit more time. The situation is going to be a little bit different. So they gave us a really, really bad scenario about his health. And 1 month, after 1 month without training, we back in camp. And today we finished 7 months straight without break doing what you have to do. I can see from Mike excitement every day in the training. So you want to bring exactly the same excitement for inside the ring.
Talking about the rules itself, Rafael, how many rounds, how many ounces will be the glove? Tell us about everything.
It's going to be 8 rounds, 2 minutes. The glove is going to be 14 ounce. So we train for most of the times when we train with 18. So Mike likes to train with the glove a little bit bigger. And then he can throw hard punches without, you know, God hesitate to break something, so he always go hard. It doesn't matter if it needs sparring or back. So he always like to train with big gloves. So he trained with 18, but he gonna fight with 14.
Nice. And tell us about the audience and everything. How many people Netflix expect to have seeing live, and also how many tickets were already sold out?
So they expect for 90,000 people, almost 100,000 people. They expect for sold out arena. So they expect the fight with more views in the boxing history. So live on Netflix. So can you imagine when you put everything together with Mike Tyson's name, this is the result. So um, Marcelo, as you know, I train a lot of professional fighters for a long, long time, a lot of famous fighters for a long, long time. But when you talk about Mike Tyson, he is the idol of our idols. So all when you think about legends, this legends has Mike Tyson as a legend. He knows that. It is the reason he fight for. So 58 years old, no look like. If I say what is a man with 58 years old train, I never trained somebody with that age with high level performance in high level performance. So I can see every single day inside the gym a guy with a lot of desire, ready to go anytime, sparring raw, sparring hard, holding meets. When I hold meets for him, it's always hard punch. When he hit back, it's always hard. So his intensity, what he put inside the train every single day, is a high intensity. This make Mike Tyson who he is.
And you told me about the number of Netflix. How many millions they are expecting to have live?
They expect for 270 million people watch live on Netflix. Plus, people then share their password, and we expect for a lot of people watch. And I feel like, man, I have opportunity to train with the legend. And the legend now he's gonna do the fight where everybody gonna watch. Can you imagine my situation over here, Marcel? I'm got
Yeah.
excited every single day when I'm going to the gym. I see the history in front of me every single day. It look like you take a tape, VHS, you put a VHS, and then you watch back in the 80s movements that we just saw in the past. Movements that's really hard to teach. Movements that just one guy like him can do. And Mike today, he's still the project son from Cus Amado. Just Mike can do what Cus made Mike do that. If Mike can do this because because one day say, I want to put everything that I know over this kid, and I know he gonna make it. He make it. He makes something special. Uh, I saw a lot of guys train boxing. I boxing with a lot of guys, but nobody train and do the techniques the way he does.
And Rafael, you told me in the backstage that Mike is doing a lot of sparring. You come from Chute Boxe, which is a school that is known for doing a lot of sparring every week. And you got impressed by him, 58 years old, training so hard in the last 2 months. Tell us about that.
Yeah, now we have last part of the train. This is the sparring season. This is sparring season. We're gonna finish our train today. Today probably is gonna be the last day that he's gonna spar. He have sparred for 2 months and a half straight. Um, we have a lot of mileage inside the ring, which means awesome. He's on point. His cardio doing better and better every single day. And the fact then that he'd like to sparring like for 2 months before the fight make remind me the back in the days of shoot box, like you say, when we did that in our mind back in the days, we say, man, we are crazy to sparring, to sparring. No, he's still doing this now in modern day. So this is the way he feel comfortable to fight. This is the way he feel himself. He feel free, but he have to work hard. For him, he work hard a lot. Sometimes I say, maybe Mike, let's do a little bit less, but in his mind, he have to do as hard as he can to say, I'm ready to go. So it doesn't matter if you have an injury, he's still going. It doesn't matter if he's hungry, he gonna do. It does, oh, have you eat? No, I have eat, but I wanna train. So everything is to have a purpose to be there on November 15th. He put a great show for all his fans.
How much is he waiting right now?
235,
235.
235, sharp,
Sharp.
sharp. Sharp.
Uh-huh.
He loves to lift weight. He likes to do conditioning. He's doing cardio in the morning. He's doing sparring uh, at noon, and then on afternoon he do conditioning. At night, he lift weight.
Rafael, many people when see Mike Tyson, you hitting meets with you, they say, but the meets doesn't hit back. What
Mhm.
what do you have to say about that? And tell us about the documentary Netflix is doing too.
Yeah, it's gonna be on November 7th. We're gonna have a documentary inside the Netflix, so please, guys, watch. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be 3 episodes. And what I can tell is the way I hold meets from Mike, sometimes I have to move away from him because the pressure is a lot of pressure over me. So if I stay, he's gonna cut my head off. So when he come, I have to move him backwards. This is the way he fight. So he never changes his style. When he go there, he knows what to do. So for me, it's a pleasure because this is the way I like to hold meets with pressure. But sometimes it's too much pressure. I
Have you
say,
ever
man, it
been
looks like
knocked out? Have you ever been knocked out by him?
with body shots, yes. Even with my protection. So with body shots, I dropped maybe 2 or 3 times from 2020 till now, maybe 2 or 3 times. He catch me a lot. I kept, I have a lot
I
of
can
hits.
see
People,
here.
I have more hits than Michael Jackson. I have a lot. So every single day he hit me with something, and if I'm gonna start using mouthpiece before holding me for him. But
And
this is the everything to say we agree to do. What we agree to do is we're gonna do our best to make Mike's life easy, where we're gonna put everything that we can to put a great fight on November 15th. What I can see now, I can see a man with desire to go there to put a great show for all his fans. His confidence are building by his confidence is building by hard training. When he say discipline, you have to do what you have to do it like you love. You know, you have to do what you have to do, but do it like you love. And he does very well, man.
and what you expect for this fight? You expect him to win by knockout, or you think it's gonna be like long range, like 8 rounds and winning
We
by
have some
points? How do you?
scenarios. We
Yeah,
have some scenarios, but one of the scenarios then is still in our mind, and we're gonna try finish this fight before round 3. So, but if you have to go to A, We go to 8 with a lot of cardio, and we're gonna chase this kid for 8 rounds, if you will.
Thank you, Rafael. And just to finish, Jon Jones will fight next week against Miotic. What you expect for this fight, and tell us about this story. You see Verdun and Jon Jones sparring the hotel room. How was that?
It was great, man. It was great, and sometimes I was like scared with that situation. But we talk about his next fight, John Jones Miocic. It's gonna be a great fight. Two champions, two guys, and then we don't have to say nothing about. They have their history. I believe this moment is John Jones' momentum. I think he's in a good momentum. I think he can win the fight. It's hard for me to say, oh, this guy gonna win in round 1, 2, 3. I don't like to say that. But for everything that we have seen inside the fights, I truly believe John Jones will win this fight, or by ground and pound, or by points. But I think he has a little advantage over Miocic. With no disrespect, Miocic is a champ. He's deserve all the best. And the history that we have with John Jones was in Goiânia. We talk about maybe more than 10 years ago, where we have a show there. They brought some American fighters, and our team was Vandy team. We are we represent Vandy team in Brazil. It was three teams: John Jones team, Vanderlei's team, and another team I don't remember. It was in Goiânia, and then I brought Benny and Nolan to fight in Brazil. When we got there, was me, Fabricio, in the lobby, and then we say, Fabricio, let's train. Was Fabricio? He had a fight coming up, and then we were leaving to train, and then Fabricio saw John Jones and say, hey, John, we want to train. If you want to train with us, let's go. John Jones said, no, no, no. I came just to support my fighters. I don't want to train. Good luck, guys. And then we went there. We trained. Nice. And then we back to hotel. And then went to the dinner. And as soon as we back dinner was me, Vanderlei, Fabrício, and John Jones. So we back to hotel. And then John Jones said, let's go in your room. He say to me, I say, let's go there. Well, nothing to do. Was maybe 1 a.m. But let's go to the gym. Let's go in my room. We fought in the room, and then as soon as we got in my room, John Jones looked at Fabrizio, let's roll, motherfucker. And then he took his
Watch.
watch. He took his watch. I say, man, what is he doing, man? It's really small space. I say, and Fabrizio, yes, let's roll for sure. Fabrizio sit on the floor, and I was like, man, this is not good. This is not gonna be good. This is not. This is impossible to have
You will break
a
the
happy
hotel
end.
at
This is gonna,
least.
I was scared. 1 a.m. I said, man, what is going to happen? And then John Jones took his watch, and Fabrice was sitting. John Jones touched Fabrice's hand, then whoop, jump, almost mount of Fabrice, almost mount. He's almost mount. Fabrice push his knee in, half guard, and then start roll. I say, man, my lord, and then start over the back, over the wall. Hit Vanderlei, let's go, Vanderlei. Feel me, let's go. And then is John Jones shoot Fabricio with single leg. So shoot Fabricio single leg. Fabricio grab for Kimura. And Fabricio grab for Kimura. Time! I say time. We're done for today. Time. I was heart beating myself. I was like, my lord, man, it's
The
gonna happen.
owner of the hotel must have
My lord.
thanked you a lot.
Yes. Almost broke the TV, almost broke a wall, was like right straight on the floor with no protection. I said, man, crazy guys. But John Jones is one of us. He's one of us. I love him, and really good guy. Always treat me with respect. He deserves all the best, and I truly believe he's gonna finish as a champ.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks a lot, and I hope you guys have a great fight next week.
Thanks so much, Marcel. May God bless you guys. Hey.